Okay, so we're walking to dinner, and I thought it would be a good time to talk about everything that's happened to us. Where I left off chronologically in my videos was we were in Nice, which neither of us have ever had an issue getting on an airplane. Like, we've never had an issue with a plane being overbooked or a plane or anything ever.
Never have I ever heard the word overbooked
Until
thrown in my, like, just someone telling me that we can't get on because it's overbooked.
Yeah.
Imagine being at an airport in a different country.
We got there at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Imagine standing at the counter and then being like, I don't know, it doesn't really look like you can get on.
And we were so sleepy. We were like, excuse what?
I was like crying, but Maya was like mad. So those two together.
The casual walk by of cows is crazy. This is literally the cutest little baby cow I've ever seen. No. They're both babies. PSA for anybody watching. If you are told you can't get on a flight and it's not your own personal reason, if it has to do with the airline, you are entitled to compensation, which we didn't figure out. We were sitting at the airport for about 4 hours, begging for answers on what to do. And yeah, we ended up getting compensated for a hotel, for a new flight, food and everything. But what a mess, because
if you would have had like body cam footage, like if we each had a body cam and we were recording each other walking around Nice with our 4 luggages, dropping everything every 2 minutes. It was like unbelievable. By the time we settled into the hotel after like 5 hours of back and forth, I was drenched in sweat, over it, exhausted.
We missed out on 2 days here, but then we got an extra couple of days in France, so can't complain.
Then the next day after that happened, the day of our flight, I lost Maya's passport.
Oh my gosh, I literally forgot about this. How could I forget?
Lost Maya's passport. I'm like freaking out.
Right, as if we weren't already down bad.
The amount of, I was emotionally tapped out, so that just like, I was in the negatives for emotionally stable. Like, there was nothing left. And turns out, we found it.
We found it in Vanessa's luggage, and I literally prayed to God. I prayed to Saint Anthony, if you know, you know. And yeah, I just, what a funny story now. But at the time it was like, thing after thing, and we were just like, are we even gonna get to Portugal? But yeah, here we are.
It says we arrived at what? Look at the restaurant.
Oh, this is where we're eating dinner. You shouldn't have.
This place is called Our Lady's Foot because this lady appeared here several times up the road in the village of Santa Barbara. She would disappear and show up here. So they ended up building a little church because I'm so happy because they're rebuilding the church in her name, Our Lady's Foot. So if we go like this, the legend says that she kept.
Thank you so much, Bravo, bravissimo.
Legend says that she kept.
Vovó.
You're talking to me. This is the top of Mount Brazil.
Maybe a couple more.
Yeah, a couple.
Okay.
My strings.
Going downstairs to get ice cream. It's so dark in here. Better. So Vanessa and I just cooked dinner and we had our first homemade meal in 3 weeks. And right now we're staying with Vanessa's Tia, her aunt. We're gonna make pasta. Well, we did make pasta, but we were gonna make it on this stove. It's an induction stove, and I literally couldn't figure it out. So in my brain, I was like, okay, the second best thing to do is to use the microwave, but it is a 200 watt or something like that microwave, and it took 20 minutes to microwave the pasta, which honestly isn't bad. But yeah, that was my plan B. I was just like, let me microwave it, and then I saved a little bit of pasta water. I had butter, so it was like a buttery sauce, and then I did like salt, pepper, cheese. But yeah, literally homemade pasta is the first meal we've had. Oh, and we air fried some chicken. That was like literally so good. Let me show you guys if you're ever in Portugal you should get this chicken. It's literally, I'm not gonna take it out, but yeah. That's not funny. Oh.
Why am I laughing so hard? You have to come see which one you want.
Okay, come here. Yeah.
There's
Ooh.
caramel or whatever that bottom one is. Stracciatella.
What's Stracciatella?
I don't want any.
Huh? You're just gonna make me eat ice cream alone?
Which one do you want? You don't want caramel.
Well, I don't know what scratch my ass is. Does anyone know what this is?
Do you want it or not?
I don't want to eat it alone.
This doesn't scream, like, I'm not a sweet tooth person.
You literally say that, but that's like such a lie. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Okay, you want it, so have it.
Well, what if I don't like it? I've never had scratchy.
I don't know how to say a papagayo and a parrot.
This is the scariest bird I think I have ever encountered in my life. I'm terrified.
We're at like a traditional Portuguese, like, kind of like family cookout where they like roast. I guess like a pig roast, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they spent the last year fattening up the pig, and you hear that? That's the papagayo. And so now we're gonna eat and drink, and then we're gonna go swimming.
The best day ever.
That's a scary bird.
Miss, I don't eat sweets. I don't
Mind
eat
your business.
sweets.
Mind your business.
It's our last night.
What's our last night?
I was rewatching the beginning of the.
You're moving that too much.
My bad. I was watching the beginning of the Friends video. How we had like our goals for this trip, and let's just say some were achieved. Most were achieved, I'd say. The only thing you didn't find were seashells, really.
I did not find seashells. I did have an aha moment. What else did I have?
And I wanted to have a life-changing meal, and I did. A kebab. Full moon, the crazies are out.
Woo!